my dear friend Mr. Khan for being the chief guest for this program, and I also thank our great friend Mr. Das for being creating this organization, Anti-Terrorism Council, and actually organizing this program. So, Mr. Shekhar Datta, thank you very much. And actually, I really appreciate not just for organizing this program, but long period of time. You have been a soldier, you have been an administrator, you have been a great leader, and all of that you have tried to combine together to carry out a fight for keeping people safe by organizing this anti-terrorism council as well at a global level. I remember the days when Kargil happened because I was in the cabinet of Atal Bihari Vajpayee. I had 6 cabinet positions under Mr. Vajpayee, great leadership. Vajpayee was actually trying to bring peace in the region. He had invited President of Pakistan to India, and they were having a dialogue for resolving all the issues peacefully because he always believed that peace is the best way for the humanity. That was his one side of personality. And Kargil is an epitome of deceit, of juggling. How, while we are trying to, rather actually Mr. Musharraf was then general of the army, and when we are trying to do this, Atal Bihari Vajpayee wanted peace at the same time when I think Prime Minister of Pakistan had come to India. At the same time, when Kargil happened, Vajpayee ji showed his different personality. Vajpayee ji became a strong leader, drove each and every person was trying to occupy territory. George Fernandez showed his great leadership as a defense minister, and we as India are proud of such great political leadership besides military leadership of brave soldiers that we have in the country. So we as combined nation will never allow anybody to occupy our territory illegally, whichever country, however strong they may be. We are a stronger country because we have a combined will of 1.36 billion people who will fight for everything that belongs to India. We don't want to occupy anybody's territory, but we will never allow anybody to occupy our own territory either. And we'll defend it with great strength and we'll do it. Atal Bihari Vajpayee came out as a brave leader and actually showed the country that what India is all about. And therefore, I'm very happy that on today's great Kargil Day, we have to remember the soldiers. We have to also remind ourselves that if we fight together, we can win any battle, however difficult it may be. And that battle, Kargil, was one of the more difficult battles. It was, as Major was saying, that it was the most difficult terrain. And yet, and we are fighting from a disadvantage because we are cheated. But still, we won the battle. Today, we have to remember that when we have won the battle, we have to also protect our own freedom, our own territories, our own sovereignty. And to do that, we have to work on many fronts. Today is a day when we have to also remind ourselves that economic progress will help us to modernize military. The military can succeed only when all the people in India back our military. And therefore, there has to be, all of us have to work in tandem. To raise our national flag high, we have to ensure that each and every aspect of our socio-economic life is properly taken forward. I remember the deceit of Pakistan, but I also remember on this day the strength of India. That we can fight wars, but we can also make work on peace. If we are attacked, we'll not only defend, but we'll make sure that the enemies will be given a really fitting response as it needs to be. While we do all this, I'm also happy that Shekhar Datta is working on another front.
फोटो आ जाएगी ना मेरी.
Hello. And that is how to ensure that while we fight war on the borders, there are some who would like to infiltrate and try to create unsafe situation for the citizens of India by bringing terrorist activities. So while we defend borders, it is also important that we maintain our social fabric. We maintain unity in our society. And the terrorists exactly try to attack it by making sure that terrorist activities can undermine our own progress and can actually create problems for our innocent citizens. To fight that, we need again a unity of a different kind. All the people in India must rededicate themselves to the need for bringing cohesive action to fight anti-national tendencies and also make sure that we defeat these terrorist activities. I am sure Kargil Day is a day of reminder as to how much we achieved, but how much more we need to do in terms of maintaining sovereignty as well as internal peace. To do that, those who learn from history always succeed, and those who overlook history will always repent for life. So we have to learn the right lessons of history in today when we say that Kargil was a victory, but Kargil also is a reminder that there are forces which will always try to do something surreptitiously in a deceitful manner, but we have to always be on a guard. So like our soldiers, and I think those who have been there can remember I have been to Kargil and have seen how difficult the terrain is. And therefore we must really admire the bravery of these people. But while the soldiers will protect the borders, each one of us must also ensure that we protect our society properly, must be on the vigil constantly. And to do that, a day like this is a reminder of our obligations, our responsibilities, our duty as a citizen. And therefore, we don't have to tell our army, our military, what are their duties. They know it better and they have performed it so well. But citizens also must ensure that we will work and remind ourselves about our own responsibilities and duties, and we'll try to take it forward. So I really wish to thank again the organization for doing it. I'm sure we are all looking forward to listening to such highly decorated leadership in military field, in civilians. I can see some of my colleagues in the parliament who are going to be speaking little later. And therefore, I will stop here by again thanking each one of them for ensuring that let us work together. Let us have our common goal of making India a really a prosperous country, which we all deserve to be, and which will all be under leadership of Prime Minister Narendra Modi, who is also trying to take forward the same legacy of Atal Bihari Vajpayee of ensuring that whenever it is needed, we'll fight as strong country to defend our territories. And I think we must always tell all our neighbors that we want to be friendly with you, but at the same time, if we are attacked, if we are challenged, we'll definitely not let it go and we'll actually have a combined might to make sure that our sovereignty is defended. So we really look forward to working with you. Let me once again thank all the participants. Let us celebrate this day as a reminder of what we need to do more, because our ultimate aim is to make India in which each and every citizen of India should feel part of this process of development, and in which we all will make sure that we become stronger, not to attack, but to ensure that we will never be attacked again. Thank you very much. Once again, appreciating this great opportunity for me to participate in such a great day and to talk to such distinguished people. Thank you very much. God bless all of you. Jai Hind.
So we are not able to hear you, sir. I would request you to kindly rejoin, sir.